Hey everyone, what is up? Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going over the recap. The market has been on fire. It's been insane and it's been a great thing. This is what I want to see. This is the kind of market I want to be in. It is kind of volatile in the sense that you got to be careful, but at the same time, just a hot market, and it's great for the last couple days. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully we can kind of continue the hot streak, but you know, it could chill down quite a bit and things could become cold. You don't know. So you just got to go with the flow. Anyways, let's dive into today's recap. I am up a whopping 3,041 bucks. So, well, that is damn terrific. We got to be realistic. We got to look at the overall month and everything. And guys, I had a $6,000 loser on Friday. So, you know, while $3,000 today looks great, I'm still in recovery mode from Friday. So, anyways, let's dive into it. Let's see what I got here. There was so much to trade today. The main ones that I traded. Let's look at my performance here. I'll show you that real quickly. Let's see. So MYSZ, BIME, or BIMI, BIMI, and IINN. Those were the main ones that I traded. There was a few other ones, just quick trades on, but this is how my performance went today. I started at 800, so I'm going to dive into that in a second. I'll show you why I started at 800, taking some profits from yesterday's my Hail Mary trade, and yesterday it worked out for me, but today anyway, I'll dive into that in a second. And yeah, so started at 800. That was kind of my baseline. That was my selling my position from yesterday. So starting there and just kind of going sideways for a bit, going uphill a little bit, getting up to about 1,200 bucks. And then from there, just a few bad trades in a row brought me all the way down to, what, $731. So a bit of a drain off there, but I was able to recover, get back in, because there was a lot of opportunity today. So I lucked out with that, and I continued trading. And I was able to get to, yeah, $3,400, $41 at the end of the day. And I did, today was just a good success, I would say. I had a few short trades that were, I believe, all green. Maybe except for one. But anyways, yeah, did some shorting there too, so that was good. The opportunities set themselves up. So I didn't do any crazy Hail Mary trades today, and I'm glad. I kind of stuck to kind of my bread and butter, which is a lot of scalps and getting in and getting out fairly quickly. And I just wanted to kind of do that because I know even though the market's hot, and sometimes these Hail Mary trades work out for you when you hold and, you know, they go to the moon, they can easily go against you too if you jump in at the wrong time. So I just did a lot more quicker trades today. First off, let's rewind a bit. I want to show you on BKKT. This was the one from yesterday. I told you this was kind of a Hail Mary trade, but I wasn't in on huge size. So that was kind of good in the sense of risk. I wasn't in huge, but my plan was I'm just going to hold it because I know it has momentum. And that worked out for me. Went all after hours, just going to the moon. We went from, what, 30 bucks to 55 yesterday. And I just thought to myself, man, if it ran that much, tomorrow could be huge. But to be on the safe side, I'm going to start, what I did was start doing like bracket orders, and I started putting a bunch of different sell orders just periodically all the way up. You know, I set one at 40, then 45, 50, you know, so on and so forth. So I got out of the main position after hours, which was great, and I ended the day up 1,500 bucks yesterday. So that really helped out, and I like that strategy after hours. But it was in consideration of knowing this stock just had so much, it had news, we had a catalyst, and we had that momentum, so I held it, and that was a good strategy. Now I kept some for today to see if we opened up, who knows, 80 bucks, something like that, crazy. And I only had about, I think it was maybe 40 or 60 shares left on. And what happened was, since I got the infant, I actually was up at 6 o'clock feeding them. So I decided to open up the my brokerage here and check it out to see where we started trading at. And you know, we gapped down just a little bit, not a huge amount, but a good amount. And so I sold a few chunks and kept just a few more because I knew I was going to go back to sleep and eventually wake back up, probably not in time for the market open, but maybe 30 minutes to an hour later. And that's what happened. So I left a few more and we got a huge sell-off. So I ended up selling the rest down here, but it was still in the green. So technically, had I sold all yesterday, I would have been up like, well, let me rephrase that. If I would have sold the rest of what was today, I would have been up about 2,100 bucks just on that trade there. Instead, because I got a little greedy there and wanted to see where it would go, holding some extras, I only profited like, I think 900 or something on it. So anyways, still in the green. I was willing to risk it, and you know, still greed on the trade, so whatever. And like I said, that was just kind of my Hail Mary from yesterday. So today was a little bit more laser focused. It was, like I said, in and out on my scalp trades. And I can't go through every single trade. I had 43 trades today, so quite a lot of trades. And I would consider today a success because I did my usual. I never went red. I was pretty appropriate with my share size and didn't go past that 50% of my my capital for trading on that, which was good. But let's go over to, everything was insane. So IINN was an insane one. And another reason I would say today was a big success is because right when I got down to this point here, down to about the 700, 800s, we had kind of a minor emergency, had to take the kid to the hospital. And luckily enough, it was actually a quick trip. And I didn't think I'd be back in time to continue trading, but actually I was. And so anyways, I came back and continued trading. So I went from, you know, 800 bucks to 3,000 just trading that rest of the day. So that really worked out for me. So like I said, IINN was another one I traded. Plenty of trades in here. I just tried to be, you know, watch the patterns and be conscious of, sure, the thing will rip, right? But sometimes I wanna catch some of the nasty dips and go long and profit from the, you know, the squeeze ups, because it did that a few times in here, which was good. And I'll tell you where I really got hung up. This is, I think, where I, now BIMI, when I traded BIMI today, this was kind of what would I say? What's the right word? Not confusing. I don't know. Tricky. Yeah, we'll go tricky. But anyways, I saw this thing moving up, and I decided to hop in for a trade. And unfortunately, it was on the kind of this side here where we just had that sell-off and into a halt. And I had to sell, so it was a big loss. And seeing this pattern here, you know, pretty much pump and dump action, I was just like, you know, I managed to get out. I sold, and which was good, but it was still a significant hit. I think it was like a $300 loser. And I was like, damn, this one's just trash. How is it that we have, you know, we'll have stocks that really run today, like IINN, and there are a few others. MYSZ was another one that I traded. And, you know, had a huge run up. But anyways, BIMI kind of caught me off guard, and I go into it, and I guess I was just too early to the party here and sold off, lost that. It eventually comes back up, I mean, reclaims exactly what it lost, then did it again, sold off completely, and then goes on this another huge run. Like, this is just wacky, crazy, insane stuff. So we don't get this all the time. This is, you know, it happens, I don't know, once a month, sometimes more, sometimes less. But and then for it to go into these halts here, it's squeeze up and squeeze down and go into a halt, then open up and squeeze up and go into a halt. Like, this whole area was crazy, but it went on a massive run today. And I did catch a few more trades later on in the day, which I was green on, which was good. But man, this whole thing just really throwing me off, thinking, oh, this is going to be one of those stocks that's runs up and completely sells off pretty quickly, and I'm the sucker who got into it. So maybe it would have been better on some of these stocks that do pop. Just give them more time and see if they can continuously run. Because I believe we're in the market now where some of these names will run. You just got to be very cautious of, the volume and everything else. So I had the right idea, just got in way too early. I should have let it kind of, prove to me that it was a true runner. Of course, you do run the risk of not getting in at a better price, but that's kind of what you have to do sometimes. So anyways, guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you guys traded awesome. Let me know what you traded today. Let me know if you thought the market was crazy. And tell me, did you trade BIMI? Did you trade IINN? Did you trade, here's another one, TRKA, WTRH, MYSZ. There was a ton today that had some momentum. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you red? Are you green? Hopefully you put some good profit on for today. And trust me, I feel you if you didn't, if you're in the red. So that's it for now. We'll catch you tomorrow. I need to finish off this week strong, and I cannot afford to, have one of those massive red days because, well, once again, $3,000 today looks great. I'm still in recovery mode from a $6,000 loss on Friday. So it's all relative. And yeah, that's it. Take care. See you tomorrow.